cares? I'm not here to talk about any drama, anything going on in my marriage. Let's bees. Well, I don't know what's going on with my life. It's very unstable, and I'm not sure. I have a video talking about it later, maybe, but I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to be strong. I have to be patient because when you go through something like that, you just want to. You like imagine going through something like that and not being with the person to reconcile it in person and and just like talk and just like talk it out in person. It's all like, so it's like part of me just wants to run back right away, but like I'm just trying to be patient because I have a lot I have to do here. Anyway, and I'm just like, I'm just still going through all that. Like I'm torn and stuff. My eyes are always red no matter what. I always look high. Yeah, me too. If I don't have eye makeup on, everyone always thinks I'm on drugs. I might be high. You guys, no, I'm not. I wish. It would help me deal with a lot, probably. He's smoking again. See, that's the thing with us Canadians. That's the hard thing because we believe in using it for medicinal purposes. It's like everywhere. See, I think members chats are best right now. Have you gone apartment hunting? No, I did previously when I first got here. I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of do, but I don't want to really talk about it right now. No drama with members only. Yeah, and it's like, exactly. I'm trying to drink only green smoothies right now because I don't want to buy 2 seats on a plane anymore. Screw that. But I'm starving. Like, I want poutine so bad. No kink shaming in here either. Block. Mimi, okay, I can't talk about these things right now. That's the problem. That's why I was like, I want to go live and talk to you guys, but I don't because I end up always saying too much, and I can't do that right now. I just don't want to talk about it, I think I'm like, I really, I don't know, I just have a lot to do here, and oh my gosh, I don't get it. Like, that's so high school mentality. Like, she's really pathetic. She just needs validation from any way. It's so sad. I stole her man away from her. Well, bitch, are you with him now? Like, okay, so then you could say, yeah, I stole him. Yeah, and I saw her sole purpose was to ruin our marriage. Like, you're exactly like I said, psychotic bitches. I'm like, I just wanted to take a bit of a break, but fuck it, whatever. I'm not gonna let anyone chase me away from here, and this too shall pass. Like everything I deal I know some people are just so disgusting. That's all, I just hate those kind of people. And I wish they would just leave me the fuck alone and get a life, but here you have it. Yeah, it's my platform, exactly. And I'm the boss of everything. They will not, I know they'll never stop, so just let them, like, talk to themselves. Like, where I fault is I see, like, I get curious, and I see things, like, I'll watch, like, Yo Mama stream, for example. That's, like, the best, like, that's where I've been getting little bits of tea. But, like, if I don't watch anything dramatic, I'm so, like, literally so much happier. Like, ignorance is bliss in this case. So I just don't. It's like, McDonald's version of content. Like, it really is just shit. I'm sorry, what? Like, they do things that are 100 times worse than I've ever done. Like, it's insane. The projection. Interesting, quick posting, quite disgusting. Make money off of another person's misery. Yeah, and then say I'm exploiting my own story. Like, like, it's so dumb. That's what's infuriating, is that, like, collective mentality where there's no brain involved, like, no intellectual thought forming these stupid theories, it's just like, ew, like, what the stay back. Everyone has skeletons, yeah. They're all out of a job without me. Yeah, I know. I did a video, so I'll be putting that out, talking more about something. Walking your weight unprovoked, he's guilty too. Yeah, I know, Nancy. I am, not really talking about that right now. I have a video coming out. It's hard when it's a one-time, like, occurrence. It's like, it's an infidelity, so it's super hard. But, like, if you have to weigh, in my opinion, you have to weigh the good with the bad. People are saying he's a bad person because of the type of, like, stuff that came out, and it's like, I would have never known it because, like, that's not his real life. Fantasy and real life are different, like, and even if, like, no matter how taboo a fetish is, it's still just fantasy. When it becomes real life, that's when it's bad. I'm not talking about the infidelity, but just the fetish part. It's like, and there are just things that we have to work on, like communication when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's hard. It's like, you have to outweigh, like, in my real life, he treated me like, literally like a princess. Like, I've never opened my own car door. Like, he's so a year and over something with this person, and never has he ever treated me like anything but a queen. And I think that's why he didn't want to use, like, degradation, like, fetish on me, because he just, like, he's like, imagine I talk to you like that. He's like, I could never. So it's like, and I'm not excusing it, but I don't think that makes him a bad person alone. The infidelity, I think, like, marked that there's an issue that we have to rectify, and You know, if I forgive once, I can see forgiving once. If it ever happened again, I would be fucking gone, like ever happened again. And I'm basing that on the fact that I never saw this from him. Like I said, he treated me like a princess, you know? If I do go back, I'm prepared to deal with the consequences of whatever happens. But he's a really like good person, like other than this incident. And you know, even in the screenshot you see him say, I've never ever talked to another woman since loving Chantal. Like I know he loves, like I know he loves me. I know it's, the thing is, like, most people don't even know our dynamic of our marriage, like, because people don't even, how can you know the dynamic? You don't even know if you in your mind, you don't even know if we're married or not, you know? So people, safe to say, behind closed doors, people don't really know everything, you know? So it's like, I know that better because I live it. I don't have the same rights. No, I do have the same rights. Kuwait is not oppressive towards women, you know? Yeah, and it was only in chat. It wasn't like a real life thing, you know? It's still infidelity and it still hurts, and I'm not excusing that. That's something that I have to decide if I can get over. You know, that's just something, it's like my marriage. Like, is it worth throwing away a whole marriage where he's been nothing but amazing husband other than this one incident? And, you know, he's really sorry. He's really repentive or whatever. And I mean, he's just like, do I really want to throw away that, all that love and all the goodness of our family? Like, we have a pet family. I don't care if people think that's not real because there's no kids. It is. Do I really want to throw all that away just for this like stupid thing? And people are focusing on his reaction, but it's like, people don't ever like think that it's a bit messed up that somebody purposely tried to like ruin a marriage for entertainment. That's like, man, like that should hurt more than what happened to me. That should hurt you more than what happened to me, because you're gonna have to, everyone has to face, you reap what you sow 100% forever, you know? It's true for everybody. I think it was all just like spur of the moment, like in the heat of the moment, like, because it just looks like verbal diarrhea. Like, it's just like, holy, like, I have someone here who will listen to my secret fetish I'm ashamed of and I never reveal, and just blurt it all out, you know? Like, whatever. I don't know. I guess a part of me just, like I said, we know our dynamic. It's up to us what we want to do going forward. No, but here's the thing, Applebee's, I'm not into that. He's never brought that up to me, like, ever. So I don't think he even wants to do those things with me. I don't have fetishes like that. So, you know, but there's like a medium you can meet with somebody. You can spice things up more. You can make things red velvet and less vanilla, you know, like, seriously, you know? So, I mean, hey, I trying to look at it maturely, like, you know, to learn from it. Like, relationships take work. Most people don't want to put the effort in. It's too difficult. They really do, you know, like, but other than that, he treats me very well. Every emotion you see in our videos, our couple videos, I know it looks corny, but it's all real. Like, we really, 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 just, what was I going to say? There's somebody here distracting me, but you guys are getting it wrong. Saying he does, it's not saying he likes shit. It's say, like, whenever it's like, there's a type of fetish where it's like, you want to, like, I don't even want to talk about it, but whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, there's some people who have degradation fetish, and that friggin' bitch also was playing along with it, saying, you know, like, oh, I like that. I want you to degrade me. I want to be abused. I want to be raped. You know, like, so when two people are consensually involved in some kind of weird fantasy, whatever, it's different. Like, it's not, it doesn't make a person a bad person. Like, even if you think it's weird, you know, some people have a fetish for licking roller coasters. I mean, what the I don't know. It's if in real life, because he's never been violent, never abusive, never yelling, never being, he's always goofy, funny, laughy, loving Salah, you know. He's told me about some things, preferences, you know, you have that discussion about intimacy and what you like when you're meeting somebody and you're exploring each other, whatever. And, you know, it just kind of never went anywhere. Like, he would bring up the sort of things that he liked, like, you know, like more domineering and in bed. And I was like, you know, we don't talk about this usually, but I'm just saying for give you the picture. Like, I was like, oh, okay, like, I don't know. I'm, like I said, I'm very vanilla. I like, my favorite is like, you know, romance, like, to the max, like, to the max, you know. And there's not really anything really romantic about being spit on, you know. So people have different likes, you know what I mean? And yes, that compatibility is important. We're also attracted to each other and have our own intimate life, and there's love there on top of that. So it's like, you know, it's there's like a medium. What does that even have to do? Like, what are you talking about? No, I don't partake in that thing. That's not something I enjoy. Like I said, I'm very vanilla. So he doesn't like skinny girls, exactly. But he also makes fat jokes, but it doesn't really bug me because I know, like, he's not malicious with it, like, when we're together. It's not like you're fat and gross kind of thing. No. You know? He's not nearly as prude as I thought. Yeah, I know! That's what's shocking for me, too! That's when I was saying I don't know you, because, like, I didn't really know about that side. Like, But we did talk a lot, obviously, you know, and like I went through my emotions of like, why, you fucking dickhead, like that kind of stuff. At the end of the day, it's my decision, I guess, I have to make. And like, that's why it hasn't happened. Like, he hasn't talked with me like about this stuff, because I'm not into that kind of fetish thing. Like, I could be in a dominant, like a thing like that. I don't mind being like submissive. But the thing is also, by nature, I'm not very submissive. Like, in any relationship I've had, I've always been the more dominant one. So that's like, there's like a bit, like there could be a power struggle issue, maybe, I don't know. But I'm not used to being like, you know, yes, my lord kind of thing. Like, that's just not me, you know. It's tough, like when you have somebody who's like maybe into something that you're not really, but you have your own way of being intimate that's like uniquely yours. That's the thing, though. Not He didn't rape anybody in real life. There is such thing as fantasy, and it's like a dominant thing, and it's like just fantasy. If it's just fantasy and fetish, it doesn't make somebody a bad person, you know. I've never seen him be violent ever, or any kind of way. Like, what you've seen with him on video, that's how he was, like, with me all the time. So I don't agree with you there at all, just because of that. People are going to think I should never go back. A lot of people are, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's not. Some people, when somebody cheats, some people take a person back, give them another chance. And I'm just saying that that's up to me. And I'm trying to look at the good of our marriage, outweighing this one moment. And like I said, if it ever happened again, it won't, because he's deleting all of his social media. It won't. I warned, like I said, you have to be prepared that I'm going to be like, you know, and is that worth it? Is that how you can live? Like somebody always breathing down, like, absolutely, blah, blah, blah. I'll do anything, like anything for you, anything it takes. Like, I love you, you know. Like I said, I have my reasons. And obviously love is the number one reason, you know, like I love him a lot. And that just doesn't go away with a mistake they make, you know, like it's, there's too much history there. There's too much like intimacy. 2 is outweighing the good and the bad. There's more good. Every time he's on the phone, you'll wonder what he's doing. Yeah, I probably will. People can laugh at us. We don't care. Like, he's not, another thing is he's not perfect. You know, he's not. He's absolutely not. But he's not a bad person, you know, like, because his real life, he doesn't do anything to hurt anybody. Like, well, I don't get that. Like, what is with thirsty fucking whore bitches on, like, I'm sorry, I don't have anything against Jessica Messica now, but at the time when she was trying to smooze up Nattered with her nudes, when she like knew what kind of, like, I don't know, it just, these mentally ill fucking women online who just try to involve themselves in your real life. Do you not realize that's not normal? Like, what's wrong with you? You have issues. You need therapy yourself. Like, I don't know what happened to you growing up, but Jesus. And people are comparing that to, oh, well, the Turkish man had a family. Yeah, well, he told me also that his wife knew, like, he was Muslim and he's allowed to have more than one wife, he told me. Not just that, but he was also looking for somebody, kind of like woman, to be with while he's here, because he doesn't know when he's going to see his family again. It's not, he never said, I'm happily married and my wife doesn't know I'm doing this. You know, it's not the same fucking situation. You can't use deductive reasoning. That's what I hate about Hurl World. They're dumb. They're all dumb. And I'm glad you're not in my chat, and I'm glad you're not in my community. Leave us alone. Are you kidding? So she's not to blame at all. I'm not, okay, blaming her, Rebecca, you dumb fucking idiot, is not condoning him cheating, okay? Like, 2 can be true at the same time. Again, dumb. Like, her purposely reaching out to him and like saying, I gain their trust, and like trying to lick FFG's fucking disgusting ass. I gain their trust so that I stole her man. There's a quote of her saying that. I stole her man. So you're not going to condemn her. She's a fucking dirty, disgusting, pathetic whore. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you hate me. Somebody tries to ruin your marriage on purpose. You're not going to call them a whore. Please have several seats. Bye. Fuck off. Fuck out of here. Anyway, so you can eat shit. I don't care what happens to that person. Attention-seeking skank. Exactly. So anyway, and I can still be mad at him for it. Trust me, I let him have it. Don't worry. And like I said, if something like this ever happens again, it never did. Never did before. If it ever does, then I will be gone and I will be marrying someone else who will not do that kind of shit. Trust me. I'm not dumb. If I decide to move on from it, I'm going to move on from it. Like, you know, they're both to blame. Exactly what he said. I know, but she's fat too. Like, she's whatever. So who cares? I don't know. That doesn't really bug me, just because like how he makes fat jokes, like in general, like I just talked about earlier. But yeah, no, I mean, everything about it is shitty. What he said is shitty. I'm not happy with him. I'm not condoning his cheating. I'm not going to crucify him for having a fetish when in real life he doesn't rape people. So I mean, that's how I'm feeling. I'm not going to condemn him only for this one incident, okay? Like, that's it. If it happens again, I'll deal with the consequences. Yeah. Yeah, I know, like, Kiki, like, obviously I yelled at him for that. I was really upset about that. But it doesn't make sense. He's like, it was just all talk. As if, like, he would never, like, pay for her flight. He would never spend money on this bitch. He would never, like, anything, you know? And I called him names, too. They're both equally pieces of shit for doing that, okay? 100%. Like, and even more so, like, I was mad at him more because I don't expect that from him, you know? But he's really sorry, and he's gonna live to make it up to me, and that's fine if you want to do that. If not, then I can't, you know, then I can't stay.